Hello everybody, Straight Jacket here. Got an Armadillo bass box, plug in the wall, 1x4. All 2879 Toshibas. One 2879 Toshiba driving 4. And so you want to run about 30 watts peak into it. Now, the person who owned it before, I guess, had these together and ran 50 watts peak into it, or 45, whatever this thing will do if you're just talking in it. If you, it'll do 50, but that's a little rough on it. In my opinion. Now, people can run it however they want to, but I like to loaf my stuff. This thing's going to surprise you on the numbers, but it's an unregulated supply, and it's running above 14 volts. It's probably running, I didn't measure it, but if I had to guess, it's probably running 16.5 or something. Alright, so that's 1,000 watts bird slug average power. I'm going to give it a little dead key and a little mic gain. Hello audio, 1, 2, 3, 450 watts average. Hello, hello. You can all up to 50 or to 500 average. And then I'll put you on the 5,000 watt slug for peak. That's the middle. So that 10 is 1,000. I think it's going to surprise you here. Probably going to do pretty good. Hello audio, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. About 12, 1,300 easy. 1,300, 14, yeah, maybe a little more. Hello. Yeah, we can get it up 1,400 if we really stay in it, and get the right peak in there. So, 500 average, 1,400 peak. That's pushing them Toshiba pills pretty good. I mean, it's not comp level, but it's not something you'd want to do all the time. You might want to back your variable down a little, or whatever the case may be. Not keep your dead key as high. And keep your bird average down to 400, 450. But you can run it like this, and the fella who owned it before ran it like this, and there's no problems with it. Runs fine. But, yeah, strong 1x4 here. Yeah. That's what happens when you give them a little bit of juice there. Now, the preamp is a little funny. I would call it not working. Because it's like backwards. If you turn it on... If you turn it off, they get higher. So, evidently, something's probably... Oh, no, it's working. Hold on now. I can't tell because there's so much noise. So, that's on. That's off. Okay, so it looks like it's working. That's on. That's off. So, preamp works. And then it has a sideband delay as well. We'll swap, make sure it talks on sideband. Hello, hello. Yeah, works good. I'd probably turn the variable down. I could hear the transformer working a little harder. Hello, hello. It's doing over 1,000 watts on... Hello, hello. Audio, audio. 1,000 watts on sideband, so... Preamp sideband works. Again, if I was running 50 watts peak, or 40, 50 watts peak, I'd probably roll the variable down a little. Because, it's going to hunker down a little more. Sideband pulls more current. For those who aren't aware. And, of course, this isn't biased, so it's not something that, is going to be a crazy good sideband amp, but it can get you by in a pinch for short conversations and for lower power input. But in general, I would call it AM. All right, thanks for tuning in. I want 550 for this beast here. Armadillo 1x4, all Toshibas. Take care. 73s.